Hello, hello. Hello, happy Friday. It is Friday, can't believe it, that today is the last day of the cash injection clinic. We've had attendees come and go, and we've had different levels of participation throughout the week. So today we are wrapping up the week with our topic, which will be diversifying income streams, which is one of the major things about cash injection. And that is where cash injection offers or quick cash offers come to their full fruition, because it's about diversifying what it is that you already have within your business. So, how is it going? How has the week been? Or how has day one, two, and three been for you? And have you been putting in place those activities, those tasks? Have you been completing it at the end of each day to make sure that by today, when we're done, you have a full action set of what needs to be done for you to be able to launch, for you to be able to promote, for you to be able to offer your quick cash injection? Okay. And if you are not following me yet, make sure you follow me on LinkedIn and Rimba. And from there, you'll be able to see all the different posts I'm sharing around all of this. So that if you're not able to catch us live, if you're not able to catch the replays, if there is any, you are able to at least follow through with the posts that I am making on my profile. All right. So that is where we are today. And I'm very excited about it. And what I am going to do today is share with you 5 ways of you to diversify your income when it comes to your cash injection offer. The cash injection offer is there for lean periods, is there to cover a gap in your cash flow. That is what a cash injection is all about. And I keep giving example about the retail industry. They do that really, really well with their sales, whether it's a summer sale, whether it's a Black Friday sale. Any of their sales is usually meant for a quick cash injection. And during those time periods, they do actually make a lot of money. They do actually make a lot of revenue, which now it has become part of their overall strategy, not just, a quick fix. All right. So if I do a quick recap of what we covered on days one, two, and three, then you'll be able to get to get up to speed with what it is that we're trying to accomplish here with day four, our last and final day. So in day one, it was all about maximizing income and uncovering revenue boosting techniques. And there we kind of approached it. We started off with mindset. So if you're in my world, you would know that I talk a lot about the 4 pillars of success. And that is your mindset, your skill set, your tool set, and your action set. Those are the 4 sets you need in every single thing that you're doing, especially in business. So we started off with mindset, and we looked at the different limiting beliefs, I would say, or falsehoods or myths that have been propagated around when it comes to either the lean periods, when it comes to nobody is buying, and all of those. We kind of dealt with that and talked about how you should be looking at things for you to be able to make the most of your cash injection, because how profitable your cash injection is and how much revenue or how much cash you're able to bring in during that time, you need to have the right mindset for that. You need to believe in what it is that you're bringing out. Okay, so we looked at, again, identifying and addressing seasonal fluctuations. So the up and downs of the season within your business or within your industry. Every industry has one. We looked at, again, exploring new revenue streams. So different ideas. I asked you at the end of day one to make a list of all the assets in your business. We look at optimizing your pricing as well. You want to make it a no-brainer. You want to make it a quick win, not only for your clients and your customer, but also for yourself, so that we have the least objections possible, especially when it comes around pricing. And then we talked about leveraging your ecosystem. So leveraging digital marketing, leveraging your current audience, because this is mainly targeting your current audience. In day two, we spoke about accelerating cash flow, okay, turning your invoices into rapid income. And within that space, we looked at, okay, what are the different ways that you can accelerate your income? What are the different things that you can do with the assets that are already within your business to accelerate your income? We looked at implementing an efficient invoicing, because also that is where sometimes we have massive cash loss, is that the invoicing system is not on par. There is no follow up to it. There's no speed to it. There's no immediacy to it. Offering early discounts. I keep bringing in retail, massive sales. So discounts can be a strategy. Again, it really is up to you and your audience. We talked about establishing payment terms. Again, this was more targeted to those that have corporate clients. Understand what their payment terms are, and you want to make sure that that is embedded within your overall cash flow, because it would have a massive impact. Some have 30, some have 60, some have 90. I have been hit by that as well, and not because I didn't know what the payment terms were, but because they were delayed. Corporate clients are known for delayed payments and you having to chase your invoice to get paid. Whether the PO is dropped, whether account receivable, account payable, whatever it is that's happening in finance, there's always something going on. So some of the reasons why I have in the past, how I started with a cash injection was because a corporate client was late with their payment and I had bills myself to pay. Okay, if you check my post today, I spoke a little about it, and I also spoke about a client win when it comes to, leveraging the cash injection strategy. Then in day three, we spoke about expanding your customer base. I shared with you a resource I used, which is the Audience Accelerator ebook that is published by Adriana Tika. I shared with you the link for you to be able to get a copy of that. I actually attended the course. So I did a bit more than just the ebook, but the ebook is a fantastic place to start. You can get a lot done with your ebook. As I mentioned as well, I was able to grow my audience up to 10K in a matter of just over a quarter. Okay, so those strategies do work. You want to look at it and start implementing that, because when it comes to a cash injection, you need to have an audience. Okay, and you want to always be building your audience. You always want to be increasing the amount of eyeballs that are on your personal brand, so that whenever it is that you either have your core offer, a cash injection, or even a collaboration happening, you have people that would benefit from it. Again, here is about reaching as many people as possible that will benefit from what you are offering, and what it is that your product does. Okay? You do not want to be the best kept secret. No. Being the best kept secret does not pay bills. So that is the recap for the 4 days. Now we go into day 4, all about diversifying your income streams. What should you do when it comes to diversifying your income streams? Let's take a minute here and think about it. In every industry, in every aspect of life, you're being told not to put all your eggs in one basket. This is a known phenomena, that you do not want to put everything in one place. You want to spread your risk. Coming from, product management and business analysis, I could tell you that mitigating risk, it's a big part of having a successful implementation, having a successful deployment, having a successful shippable product, is mitigating the risk, because there is a lot of risks that can happen whilst delivering a project, whether it's a sprint or whether it's, a rollout of some sort or the other. So, how do we go about diversifying it? Here is building sustainable revenue sources. How do you build sustainable revenue sources? And I am going to highlight here sustainable. A million and one ways, but what is sustainable? So that is why it always comes back to you. What can you do? What would you find doable long term? What fits with alignment, or in alignment, I should say, with your values, with your purpose, with your mission? Okay, what it is that you can do that still brings you joy. That is what it's about when we talk about building something that is sustainable. Okay, we do not want to partake in the hustle culture permanently. We want to work hard, that is for sure. That is a given, that is a must, but we do not necessarily want to hustle. And my hustling is more about, burning it on both ends. And that is not it. As I keep saying, I'm a mom of two. I can't, I don't want to. It is not me to burn out, or to make my business burn me out, or whatever the scenario might be. So let's explore complementary products or services. It's all about complementary. I mentioned, okay, what is already in your product suite? So what's already in your service suite? What's already in your in your environment that you've already created, built, delivered, that you can repurpose? What can you match together that you haven't matched together before, that really, really works right now, that can really solve a problem for someone? You want to identify offerings that align with your core business. So whether it's something that I already have, or you and somebody else can collab, you can, bring two things together and create something totally new. Like I saw Nikki Clark, she is a marketing person. So if you don't follow her, please go follow her. She is a marketing expert for finance individuals, or for financial professionals. And she is doing a collab with a graphic designer where they have gotten together, and she's doing the copywriting, I believe, and the person is doing the graphics, and they've created a template. So they're offering templates, which is a collab. And I love seeing collaborations. And it's such an ingenious, genius way to bring forth a new product without you or the other party having to do anything new. Okay, it's something that you can repurpose. In this specific scenario with Nikki, it potentially is something new, but again, it's repurposing her skill sets, what she already does for her core offer, for an audience at a different price point, for an audience that is more DIY, um, it's more DIY, has more DIY tendencies. Okay, and DIY is do it yourself, and they have a stronger tendency towards DIY. So stuff like that will really help. And sometimes it's not necessarily even that, it's just that they need that little quick fix, that little, band-aid to get them over a hump. And they do not want a whole full suite of a 3-month service, so on and so forth, a 3-month program or a 12-month program, or whatever it is that might be out there. Okay, then the next point. So the first one was exploring complementary products and services, and also look outside, look at your either customer base, client base, peers, look around you, look at your network basically, and see what else is complementary to you. And you guys get together and come out with something. Quick cash injection, quick cash burst. All right. Then the next point is considering digital products. So if you are not in the digital product space already, being able to convert what you already have into a digital product is another way to action offer. a quick one at that. It has to be something quick. It has to be something that doesn't take you a whole day to put together. It has to be something that you know has delivered value previously and you can deliver value again. Only that, as I mentioned before, you're positioning it differently under new light. And that could make a whole lot of difference. Presentation matters. How you present something. If something is a feature within your core program offer, you take it out of that in a new context and it's totally something else. It's perceived differently. If you know a little about pricing strategy, you would know that where you position something and how you position it gives it a perceived difference in the value. Okay? So that is it. And before I go into our next point, let me talk to you a little bit about the 24 hours cash injection masterclass. As we're talking about complimentary offers here and going digital, during the masterclass, we come up with your action plan of what you're going to deliver. So as I mentioned, on Wednesday, we have the masterclass, and on Thursday, we are actually going to go out and do our cash injection for the full 24 hours. There will be a pop-up group that will support, I will be there to support the community during those 24 hours to make sure that you're bringing in that 1 to 5K that you had committed to during the masterclass, during the planning process. So at the end of the planning process, you're going to have your plan of what you're going to offer, to who and how, and at what price points. All of that will be decided and done by the end of the masterclass. So that on the next day, you're just going out there and you know who you need to speak to, how you're speaking to them, and what you're offering to them. It's easy to bring in 1 to 5K in 24 hours when you have a plan in place. When you're just going there and it's action, 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 action. Okay, we're taking away the decision fatigue because everything has already been decided beforehand. You know exactly what you're doing before. So in the comments of this event, I will share the link for you to be able to sign up for the 24 hours cash injection masterclass. So masterclass on a Wednesday, and we're sprinting it on the Thursday. So now, going back to how to diversify your income streams using a cash injection, we are talking about offering consulting and coaching services. And here it could be a one-off. It could be a session. I do not want to divert you from your core offer. A cash injection is not your core offer. It's a subset. It's a spin. You know, like when we have shows on TV and then you have like a spin-off, that is basically your cash injection. Your cash injection is your spin-off. So whether it's coaching that you want to offer, whether it's consulting, do that. All I ask and all that makes it really, really work is that it's a no-brainer. It's like, sure, it allows people on the fence to say, sure, let's do this. Or it allows people that were looking for an opportunity to work with you to have a taste of what it is like to be in your space, to be in your energy, to be supported by you. All right. Next part is partner with other businesses. I already mentioned this earlier. I'm going to mention it again when we talk about complementary services. As mentioned earlier, complementary products and complementary services. You can look within your offer suite and see what is complementary, but also you can look within your network what is complementary as well. So partnering with other businesses, collaborate on joint ventures or affiliate marketing. It's about it being complementary to what it is that you already have, to what it is that you are willing to bring out within those 24 hours. Okay, so we're identifying offers that align with your core business. Definitely. Remember, I told you it's a spin off. You're looking to create either an online course, an ebook, or template. Okay, I mentioned to you about Adriana's audience acceleration ebook, um, which I used, and also I'm one of her clients as well. So I'm telling you about it because I know it works. I also mentioned about Nikki and her collaboration to bringing out templates to help you or anyone in being able to be online, be on social media, being able to post without having to bother around, creating all the marketing assets. And then I mentioned about, sharing your expertise as an additional income, whether it's coaching or consulting. And this is in complement to your core offer, is not to replace your core offer. Your core offer can be consulting and coaching, but if that is not it, maybe you're in the product space, then maybe a consultation or coaching can be something complementary to your product as part of a cash injection. Then we look into collaborating on joint ventures or affiliate marketing. And that is all about, again, partnering other businesses to bring forth your cash injection. As I told you, there are many and many, many ways, many strategies when it comes to cash injection. It's all about taking action at the end of the day. What action are you taking? Who are you speaking to? What are you bringing forth? The summer is not a slum. You just need to bring out the right offer to meet people at their point of need. Okay, so do you have any questions? Let me look at the other areas to see if any questions have come forth. No questions have come forth as yet. Awesome. So, taking us to the next point, then you you want to also think about, okay, is there a way that this can be a passive income revenue opportunity for you? It might be a cash injection now where you're taking action, but many times you'll be able to just repackage that and just have it out there for people to make use of when they need it. I've had some cash injections in the past that I've packaged it and put it out there as a passive income stream. So when it comes to cash injections, you want to be creative. You want to tap into that creativity that allowed you to be a business owner in the first place. You want to go back to your core, to your essence, in regards to what else can I do? How else can I position this? Who else can I help with this? Just think about it. We have 7 billion people in on the planet. And I can't tell you how many of them are on social media, on the different platforms. And all of them are on social media for a different purpose. Can your product or service fulfill an element of that purpose? Can your product or service able to meet them at their point of need at that particular point in time? What does it look like for them to use your product, for them to use your service? What would it look like? What's the transformation? What's in it for them? That is what we're talking about. That is what makes a cash injection profitable. That is what makes a cash injection actually bring in cash. You're not just offering something at a good price, you're offering something that provides value, you're offering something that makes a difference, you're offering something that is going to move the needle for whoever takes you up on it. That is the exciting thing about this. And I love cash injections. It has been a really good strategy for me in my business to make sure that I have a stable, consistent, sustainable cash flow. That is why it's important for you to look at your overall industry, to look at your overall business and see where it is and when is it that you have slow periods? When is it that you have slumps? When is it that a cash injection would be really, really handy? Because it is a two-way street. As much as it is that you are boosting your cash, it's also an opportunity for somebody to work with you, to have a taste of your product or offer at a really good price. All right? So that is what we're talking about when we say diversifying income streams, building sustainable revenue sources. And I capitalize sustainable. It has to be sustainable for you to for you to stick to it, for you to hang in there and keep doing it over and over again. And once you do one cash injection, trust me, it's rinse, was it? It's wash, rinse, and repeat. You're able to implement the strategy over and over and over again. That is why when you do the masterclass, it's not just for now. It's not just for, the Wednesday and Thursday where we're going to do it. You have access to the masterclass, so you're able to come up with a cash injection strategy every time you need one. The pop-up support group might not be there, but you know what you need to do. After the first time, you know what you need to do, you know how to go about it. And also after the first time, you have first-hand experience of what works best for you and any tweaks that you might need to do the next time you do it. So your cash injection this time around might bring you 1 to 5K. The next time around, it might be 5 to 10K, because you're becoming an expert. You're becoming acquainted with what your audience needs and also what works best for you. Okay? So it's a Friday. We got a beautiful weekend coming. The sun is out, the kids want to play, so let's do that. But in the meantime, just think about it. The masterclass is on Wednesday. So come in prepared, come in fired up to go. But if you cannot make the masterclass, all what we've covered from day 1 to 4 is all you need. Maximizing your income. What have you already got? Okay? Accelerating your cash flow. Who and at what price points? All right? Expanding your income base. Your income base. Expanding your customer base. Keep building your audience. Okay? For a cash injection to work, you need an audience. And then diversifying your income streams, different ways that you can bring forth a cash injection, different strategies, different types of cash injection out there that you can leverage within your already built business assets. Okay, so that was it for our 4-day cash injection challenge. Make sure that you do register for the masterclass. It is going to be amazing. It's going to be mind blowing. And all of this is just for $100, where we have the planning, which is on the Wednesday, and then we have the implementation, which is on Thursday. We're talking about almost, what are we talking here? 4,500 ROI. And here I'm looking at, okay, you're paying $100. And let's say during your cash injection, minimum, you do 1,000. Okay. So we're talking about more or less a 900% ROI for investing $100. Okay, so that is what it is: $100 masterclass, the pop-up support group, and out of your $100, you can make 1,000. It's been done before. People have made five, people have made more than that. Again, you can make your cash offer last longer, your cash injection offer, you can make it last longer, but the support group is there for the 24 hours because this is specifically bringing in an additional 1 to 5K in 24 hours. All right. So I'll see you in the masterclass. Make sure you do follow for more, and also make sure that you are doing this. You do not need to have slow periods in your business. If you have one, it is by choice. I know it's the hard truth, but that is what it is. It is by choice that you have a slow period, because there are ways that you can make sure that whether it's a fast period or not, it does not impact your cash flow. And a cash injection offer is one of those strategies, and a very good strategy at that. So, with that said, have yourself an awesome rest of the day. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the masterclass on Wednesday. Thank you. Bye for now.